Evening all. Okay, today we're going to take a look at the Charge Sniper Rifle. This is a rifle I think a lot of people generally dismiss, and you'll see why, because obviously when you see how it works, how it functions, it's not the easiest thing to use. However, if you want to do sniping and you want to generally get one-hit kills, this is the rifle for you. Now let me explain. The Charge Sniper Rifle is a standard sniper rifle, but it fires a charged shot. And you'll see here, basically I've charged up the round. You then have to aim and then basically take your finger off the trigger to then release the round. And as you see, it's pretty much a one-hit shot thing. Now, this suit I'm using is an assault suit with, or is it logistics? I forget. But basically it's got the two 10% damage mods on it. So this thing is doing 20% damage, minus a little bit obviously for the stacking penalty. But in reality, this is a phenomenally powerful rifle that if you hit the body, the torso, the head, you're going to basically take the enemy out in one shot. It won't kill heavies in one shot, but it's and also it won't kill if you kind of get a glancing blow, but it's pretty decent. If they've got any tank of any kind, you may also not get your one-hit kill. It's kind of a noob slayer, I think, if that's the fair thing to call it. In terms of it being, I guess, a viable sniper rifle, it's probably not. I think the tactical sniper rifle, which you could see in a video just a few videos earlier to this one, is a much better gun. Only because, okay, it does less damage, but you immediately fire, your reticule then aims back at where you just shot. So you can actually get two shots off in very quick succession, which does more than this single charge shot will do. So the tactical is a 2-hit kill, this is a 1-hit kill generally, and I would say this is a difficult rifle to master. Worth a go though. I think if you enjoy sniping, or if that's your kind of thing, certainly give this one a go, because you know, they're cheap, they only take level 2 sniper to operate as well, and you know, with the right damage mods they actually can be pretty lethal, but you'd need to be kind of in the zone for it. I also, because I use mouse and keyboard, I don't like the fact you have to let go of the mouse button to actually fire, because usually your aim goes off by a few pixels either way, so you can end up kind of having a perfect bead on them, and as you let go of the mouse button, as I do here, you see, I mean, maybe not, I feel I kind of aim up when I do that. Obviously on the controller that's not so much of an issue. But as the sniper rifle goes, it's pretty good, because, I mean, there you go, that guy's probably got some form of armor plate or shield mod on him, so he survived. That guy didn't. So you can see the difference between the two, and I think, oh man, that guy's almost dead. I just want to kill him. But this is the thing with this rifle, I think it's more of a shock. I mean, this is a great anti-sniper rifle. Whenever we need to counter snipe, I generally pull this fit out, because the tactical rifle is good, but even if you fire once, then you've got maybe a half a second before you fire again. That can be enough for them to duck, move, strafe, whatever it takes. So there is instances where that's frustrating and you do lose, you know, a kill because you can't actually get your second bullet out in time. This thing, if aimed properly, most snipers generally don't tank, so this is a formidable anti-sniper weapon. And you can see I've got a few kills from running and gunning people as well, but the reality of this gun is that it's perfect for kind of counter sniping, because they'll never see you coming. They'll just be dead on the floor, missing half their head, as you then find the next person to kill. So, well worth a look. I think in terms of mods to fit with this, obviously you don't need to worry too much about ammo with this one either, because you're firing very slowly and not, you know, with the tactical rifle you've got to have ammo, otherwise you're just going to run out in about 5 minutes, if that. With this gun, you probably could actually get away with not having an ammo reload, as long as you're careful with your shots, because obviously you can see, you know, you've got a magazine of 5. You're generally only going to fire one shot and try and kill, boom, and then, you know, you're kind of looking pretty good then, you know, for ammo. So with this one, I think if you did this one, spawn pad and maybe something like you know, a remote explosives, AV grenades, proximity explosives are good, because what I commonly find when you snipe is that people will try and come and deal with you with an LAV. So they'll actually spawn a buggy in and they'll try and race towards you. So if you've got proximity grenades loaded and fitted, you can just throw a couple in front of you, and then if that vehicle comes near you, it will explode and take that vehicle out. So nice little tip. think in terms of other fits as well, you know, the spawn pad's probably the key one, because when you get sniped you don't want to have to kind of run all the way back. You want to kind of spawn in the locale, so if you do a spawn pad, you can basically don't immediately come back to the same location though. That's probably the obvious thing to say. A lot of people do that, and the amount of times I've just sat in one position and the same dude gets shot, who then respawns and then comes back to the same point and gets shot again. It's just dumb. Don't do that. I know it's tempting to do it because you think, well, that's my spot, that's where I snipe from, but you know, the old adage of once you fired once, you then relocate, I would say is pretty true, to be honest, because in this game, once somebody's tagged you, you appear to everyone else. So you know, you need to be really careful of that. Some people as well, I mean, like that dude there, he just didn't really use the scenery to help him as well. So you can see here I'm firing from back behind the hill as well, so generally I'm getting a bit of cover from the hill, but you know, it's just a funny thing really. I mean, you can see, you know, looking at that, that's a good shot. Now that's probably the power of the one-shot kill, because you know, you can get people running left and right. With a normal tactical sniper rifle, I wouldn't have killed that dude, because he would have tanked my first shot, with, you know, the second one would have been needed. So, you know, as a fit, it's viable. Probably not the most enjoyable round I've had. I think it was pretty painful doing this footage, because having to charge the rifle up as well and then hold your finger on the button all the time, and that just felt a bit, you know, choresome. And plus, look at this. I mean, I'm getting this kind of guy here. I mean, I've got, you know, pretty much good shots, and because I'm only firing once, a very single powerful round, you know, if you miss, it's just a pain in the arse to get it like lined up again. So tactical rifle, I think, for me personally, wins every time. And if I was just doing general sniping, I would do tactical. We'll look at some more sniper rifles as we go. I mean, obviously this is just level 2 skill, so level 3 starts to unlock the NT 511 and other sniper rifles as well. But I think really sniping as a thing is viable. I would say it's kind of a necessary chore. If you don't snipe at all, then you're going to be sniped a lot. You need to understand how to do it so you can counter it. So you know, consider giving it a go. And I think don't stick with one gun. You know, this game is blessed with hundreds of guns, and you know, just try and use as many as you can and get used to them, because you know, all the assault rifles act differently as well, and we'll look at that in probably another video. But there we go, that was the charged sniper rifle. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.